All right, everyone. We all know what time it is. In fact, I'm not even going to tease you guys. Let's just head over right to the summoning portal right over here. And we've got the ×2 Ancient Shards event going on right now. I promised you guys a total of 200 plus summons over the course of this event. Whether that ends up being in this video or a combination of 2 videos or more, that's going to depend. And what I decided to do today to make things a little bit more interesting is have like a little bit of a summon challenge, I guess you could say. So just the basic details of it is we are going to be summoning until either I get a legendary or 25 epics in total, whichever one ends up coming first. If I do somehow end up getting a legendary really early on, though, I will still do a minimum of 50 summons in this video. I do this because, first of all, I don't want to put out a video there with only like 10 summons or something like that. I mean, it would be great if I got super lucky, but the other reason is I don't want the actual time length of the video to be a spoiler, because if you see a video like this, pulling until I get a legendary, and it's only, 4 minutes long, well, that's going to be a pretty big spoiler right there of what could possibly happen. So, and of course, a reminder, 200 plus summons promised over the duration of the ×2 event. So if that doesn't happen throughout this video, definitely keep an eye out over the next few days for more summons. With that all being said, let's jump right to it, everyone. I've got 50 plus spots in my champion storage, so I should be good for a little bit. If I do have to do sorting, I will edit it out of the video so you guys don't have to watch that. All right, let's start off with the first multi. 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone, let's see what we get. First one, are we going to be lucky? Can we get some epics? All right, there we go. We got Husk. I already have him, but let's see. Can we get another epic in this bowl? There we go. Snorting Thug. Oh, and a Phoenix. Okay, so we got 3 epics in the first multi. That's actually not too bad. That's definitely above average. I know I have 2 of these guys. I have Husk and I have Phoenix. I know Husk is very good because of his second ability, one of the very few champions that has one of these enemy max HP damage scalers on him. Phoenix, I don't know if I've really looked at this guy too much. Places an extra hit if they have any debuffs. Can't be revived, block buffs, block cooldown skills, bomb duration. This ability looks decent though. Decreased defense and decreased speed. 4-turn cooldown, that ability might not be too bad. Snorting Thug, I don't know if I have this guy. Maybe I do, but he's a skinwalker, which is probably one of the more underrated factions. 20% chance of stealing a buff. That's not too bad. Attacks without enemy ignores the target's defense if they have no active buffs. Has 30% chance of removing a buff from the attacker, and his accuracy in all battles. All right, let's keep it going right there. Off to a decent start. We're looking for the golds. We're looking for the legendaries. Although, to be honest, guys, I'm not going to spoil too much. Oh, we got 2 epics back to back. There we go. 3 epics this pull as well. All right, that was another really good one. I don't know if I actually have Basilisk. I was pretty lucky in the last few summons. So, if this summoning session doesn't go too crazy, definitely cannot complain because of the luck that I've had in the last few. Let's see. Attacks all enemies, places a 25% increased attack buff on this champion if it's critical. Kind of underwhelming that it's the weaker version of increased attack. Attacks on enemy, places a stun debuff for 1 turn. Let's see. Revives this champion. Frostbringer. I think you need her for fusion. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm mixing her up with another champion that looks similar. Heal reduction. Okay. Attacks 3 times their added. Decreased defense if they have heal reduction. Places a 30% increased speed and increase. Oh, that's actually a very good ability right there. Wow, that's a strong skill. You have the strong version when it's sended, of course, of increased speed, and the strong version of increased attack on all allies for 2 turns with a 4-turn cooldown. Plus, you have this decreased defense debuff for 2 turns if they have a heal reduction debuff, and considering it's on the auto attack, you're going to have that a lot. So this actually might be a decent champion worth really looking more into. Interesting. Infernal Baroness, of course, I have. She's the defensive version of Nazana, essentially. She's decent, definitely not bad at all. All right, let's keep it going. So we've got a total of 6 epics so far. Oh, there we go. Make it 7. Make it 8. Oh, wow, Rhine Beast too. It sucks that he got nerfed, but you know what can you do? He was so annoying in Arena for the longest time. All right, Doom Priest. I know I have Doom Priest. Crit rate on all allies. Attack buff on all allies, which is nice, and heals all allies by 7.5% and removes a random debuff. And then, of course, oh, that's force. Oh, it's only for force champions in all battles by 15%. All right, so 3 plus 3 plus 2. We're at 8 epics so far. No legendary, of course. Let's keep it going. I think I've got 1 or 2 more before I might have to end up making some room here. Uh-oh, is this the... Oh, I thought we were going to get screwed on this one, but now they're all starting to pour in. Aothar, Soul Drinker. Ooh, a 3. Wow, we've been getting a lot of epics, though. I haven't gotten screwed on the epics in one of these multis yet. Let's see. Aothar attacks one enemy 2 times, steals a buff. Poison. He's got his poison. Attacks 4 times at random. Each hit places a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. Wow, that is absolutely insane right there. That is a crazy skill. Attacks one enemy, places a block cooldowns. Okay. Let's see. I know I have Soul Drinker. He was actually one of the first epics that I ever got. And, you know, he's a little, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it, but bombs are kind of something that a lot of people feel like they still need some work. They have their uses, of course. Let's see. Alika. I know I have at least a couple of her by now. All right. I've got room for 1 more multi-summon before I need to make some room here. I'll double check and count up the epics as well, but I think we have 11, I want to say. 11 total. Oh, this is the one, guys. Oh, never mind. As soon as I say that, I start to get epics. Well, we only got 1 that pull, though. Missionary. Do I have this guy? Let's see. Stun debuff. Provoke. Heal reduction. Decrease speed. Okay. Now, let's see if any of these champions... Oh, we got the pack offers popping up. How many of these guys were new? So... There's no way that I didn't have Phoenix. There's no way. You know what? Maybe I actually didn't. Maybe I'm mixing him up with somebody else. I can't believe that I can't believe I didn't have him, though. Who else? Anybody else? Is he really the only new champion that I have? That's what happens when you start to wail, guys. It's inevitable. All right, so I have 96 out of 100. I'm going to end up clearing some space right now, and I'll edit this out, of course, so you guys don't have to sit through it, and we'll be back and do some more summons. We've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 epics. No legendaries yet. Let's keep it going. All right, so we're back. We've got enough room for 3 more multi-summons. Still got 12 epics in total. No legendary, of course. Let's get back to it. All right, here we go. If we don't get anything from these 3 multi-summons, then I'm actually going to have to buy some big shard packs with gems, which, as I mentioned the other day, I am pretty well prepared in order to do so if that's what it's going to take. Here we go. All right, what are we going to get? Uh-oh, no epics. We're starting to, the luck is starting to die down a little bit. There we go, though. Cage Breaker, Catacomb Counselor, okay. Oh, 3 epics, never mind. So much about 4 epics. All right, I take back what I said about the luck starting to die down a little bit. It seems like it picked up a decent amount there in that second half. Let's see, Cage Breaker, what is this guy? 60% decreased defense on his auto attack. That's pretty good right there. Attacks 4 times at random, sleep debuff. Let's see, attacks all enemies, decreases their max HP. It seems like his auto attack is really nice. Catacomb Counselor, 25% increased attack. Not really too sure exactly how to feel about the weaker version of increased attack on an epic, but heals this champion. Teams up with 3 random allies to attack a single enemy. The allies joining the attack will use their default skills. Rockbreaker, I know I have this guy, and I've talked about him before, I believe. He's got some interesting components about him. And Deathless. Let's see, attacks on enemy, decreased defense for 2 turns, 30% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns if 2 or more allies are dead, and 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns if 3 or more allies are dead. Well, that's asking for quite a bit right there, though. Reflect damage, and let's see what else. Attacks all enemies, damage increases. Okay, so she's based off of, you know, having more dead allies on your team. So that makes sense considering her name is Deathless. Any of these new by any chance? No, they're not. All right, let's just go back to the next summon then. Here we go. So we're at a total of 16 epics. Doesn't look like we're getting a legendary as of right now, but that could change. Irenas. Yes, I actually really... Oh, a Senesha too. Wow, this is a... Whoa, what is this pull? This is an insane pull for me. This is an insane pull for me because, first of all, I did not have a Cult Brawler. He was one of the very few epic champions that I did not have, which is fantastic considering how awesome he is for the clan boss. This is one of those champions that A lot of people look at him and they think, this guy doesn't really seem that great. He seems pretty weak, but when you really get into it, especially with his auto attack, which has a 60% chance after you skill book him of placing a 5% poison for 2 turns, and then his passive skill right here, which places poisons as well, even though he has a crazy skill too, this guy, built properly and skill booked correctly as well. You kind of have to be a little bit careful with skill books on this guy. He is an absolute beast in the clan boss, so I didn't have him. Really happy about that. Ironus as well, another amazing clan boss champion right here. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this skill. Attacks on enemy has a 90% chance, 100% with skill books of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. She also has that debuff extend on her second skill. Very good. She got buffed. She's fantastic. I didn't have her because even though you can get her from fusing for Rosin, the problem is I already fused for Rosin before she was actually buffed. Then another great champion, Sinesha here, attacks all enemies. Attacks all enemies, places an extra hit on enemies with less than 50% HP. Attacks one enemy, puts the target skills on cooldown, heals the ally with the lowest HP by 25%, and equalize the HP of allies we brought to the level of allies with the highest HP, then heals the ally by 10%. Fantastic champion. What an amazing pull. This is about as good as it gets for a pull without legendaries, especially for me. I know that's going to light up the red dot here. Of course, that brings an Occult Brawler to my account, and it also brings in Sinesha to my account as well. 2 new epics from 1 pull right there. Good ones too. Fantastic. So let's see. Was that the 3rd one right there? No, I can end up doing 1 more. All right, here we go. And then we'll count up the epics. We might be getting close to 25 at this point. I've actually been pretty lucky on the overall number of epics, too. No legendary, but I can't complain. Skull Crusher, okay. He's a dupe for me at this point, but he's one of the best epics that there are. So absolutely fantastic champion to get. Definitely won't complain about getting another one of him. Kaitis, I know you needed him for fusions or whatnot. Attack buff on this champion. Let's see. Skull Crusher is fantastic. Has to be one of the best epics out there, period. Especially with his counterattack ability. He's the only epic that has a pretty much full team counterattack. It doesn't put it on himself, but still absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look and see. What do we have? So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So I have 21 epics. So going to clear out the inventory again. We're going until I get 4 more epics or until I get a legendary. So, of course, I'll edit this out yet again. All right, everyone. We are back with room to do 3 multi-summons if we have to. So we are looking for that legendary or 4 more epics until we are done for today. But just today, because I said I would promise a total of 200 summons while we've got this event going on right now. So let's... Oh, it looks I don't even have enough shards to do a multi-summon right now. So, all right, it's time to break out the bank and get some big shard packs. I said I would be doing this. So let's go ahead and do it. Big shard pack, 900 gems, 11 ancient shards. This is good for another multi-summon right here. Oh, I forgot it sends them to your mail. It's been a while since I actually bought shards. All right, here we go. Down to the wire here. We're looking for 4 epics or a legendary. Still haven't gotten a legendary. Wow, is this the one? Is this the pull where we just get nothing? Wow, 16% chance and we get nothing on that pull. That's unfortunate, but it was bound to happen, especially with the crazy good pulls that I just had. So let's see. 3. All right, another big shard pack. I've honestly lost a little bit track. I want to say we're at something like 90 summons. I could be off by 10, but this might actually break the 100 point for this video right here. Here we go. No way. Am I really going to go 2 multis with a 16% chance and get no epics? No way. Okay, I got 1. Man, 1 epic and 2 full multis with a summon boost event going on. Well, again, we got some decent epics earlier. We've had some relatively good pulls overall. No legendary, but it's to be expected, guys. I've had some pretty good luck lately, so I can't really complain too much. Excruciator, I know she was a big featured champion when she did end up coming out. All right, let's see. 8, so I'm going to need Another big shard pack. We're really breaking out the bank. But I said I'd do it, so I'm going to do it, guys. Alright, did I get the silver? So we got 22 epics in total right now. We're going until 25. Or until legendary, of course. Man, these last few pulls have been pretty not so great, though. What is this? What is going on? Did they turn off the double rates event, guys? Did I really, with a 16% chance to pull an epic, did I really only just get one epic and 3 full multis? Let's take a look at this. 16% chance, which is about a 1 in 5, roughly speaking. And I went 30 full pulls and I got 1. I don't know. I'm not going to get into the crazy math, but that's pretty unlikely right there. Wow, I was definitely not expecting that. I didn't think I would have to clear out my champions for the 4th time. I thought that 30 spots would do the trick, but not with that luck right there. So I'll be back again in just a second. All right, we are back yet again with enough room to do 3 multis, but if I don't get at least 3 epics from the next 3 multis, I don't know what's going on. Either way, we have 22 epics right now, still no legendaries. Let's see what the next few pulls will bring us. And we are at the 100 plus ancient shards for this video right now. Let's see, 9. So the next big shard pack is actually going to get me enough shards to do 2 multis if I need to. Man, I don't know what's been going on with those last few pulls, though. I guess it's just canceling out some of the luck that I've had before, which makes sense, kind of. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. No way. Don't do it to me again. There's just no way. They had to have turned off the double rates event. There's no way. Am I really going to get nothing in this pull again? One epic. So we're at 2 epics and 40 pulls right now. That's an average pull chance of 5% right now. That's even worse than if they didn't have the double rates event active. All right, another rock breaker as well. So we're at 23 epics in total. 2 more or a legendary. All right, there we go. Shaman. Wow, okay, all right. Well, we got the 2 that we needed right off the bat. Is this going to be the crazy pull that's just insane? We've got 3 so far. Can we get any more? 4? 5? How about 5? Okay, 4. All right, Jingle Hunter, Shaman. Great champion to kind of wind things down a bit here. Let's see. Jurang is a very good champion, though. I think I already have him, but he is still a solid champion. Let's see. It will ignore 30% of the target's defense. And the reason why he is good is because of this ability right here. Attacks 3 times at random, has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff and a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. With a 3-turn cooldown, you can increase the buff debuff chance as well. Speed in dungeons, which is nice. Jiggle Hunter, you used to see him a lot more. You don't really see him as much. Of course, you have Rhyme Beast, which has, or Rain Beast, however you pronounce it, has been nerfed. And Shaman is just a meme at this point. So I believe that easily surpasses the 25 epics. Let's take a look here and see what we got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This is going to be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. So how about a bonus pull just to end things off? 1 more than we need to. Still chance for a legendary. If not, then that'll be it for this video right here. But I promised a total of 200 pulls while this event is going on. And I know we definitely did not get to 200 in this video. So you can definitely expect, at the very minimum, 1 more summoning video before this event ends. And there might even be more, depending on how crazy things get. So let's finish it off right here, just as a little bit of a bonus summon. Maybe the RNG gods will be with us on this last pull here, or maybe this will be a sign of, hey, you know what? It's time to stop. Terror Beast. Gorgorab, okay. Spider. Oh, that was not a terrible pull, but these are all duplicates. So it was pretty, you know, pretty okay, I guess. Man, I don't know what was going on in the last few pulls, though. We went 4 pulls with a total of 2 epics. Gorgorab, of course, very, very good. Terror Beast. Actually, I haven't really looked at this guy too much. 20% chance to increase in the cooldown. Reflect damage buff on all allies. That's very good, though. That's going to be fantastic for Fire Knights. Everyone knows Goregrab is a very solid champion, especially for the arena. And Spider, actually, somebody recently asked me for my thoughts and opinions about Spider, and I don't want to say so yet. I'm going to have to kind of dive into this champion in a bit more detail. Let's just see first glance, though. Removing a random buff on the target. Attacks all enemies, decreases the duration of all buffs by 1 turn. That's very good. Has a 50% chance, which you can increase with skill books, of placing a decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. It's also based off of attack and HP. And third skill has a 60% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Has a 30% chance of placing a 15% weaken, which is the not so good version, but still it's a lot of stuff going on here on all enemies for 1 turn. Wow, there's a lot going on. It sucks that this skill has a long cooldown, but man, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take a look at this champion in a bit more detail because a couple of people have actually asked me, but that's going to end up being it for the summons for today. I don't want to press my luck too hard because I did promise 200 plus summons. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to it in this video, so absolutely keep an eye out in the future. It'll be within the next day or two. At least 1 more summoning video, strong possibility of even 2. But that's going to be it for today. Unfortunately, we did not pull the legendary. We got 20, actually we got a total of 30 epics in this video though, which is quite a bit, even though we went on a dry stretch at the end there. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want more like this, consider subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate all the support, everyone. Thank you, thank you. If you want to help out, tossing a quick like means more than you can imagine. Thank you to all of you guys to do that. And more Raid Shadow Legends videos, including those summons, will be coming up real soon. This is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.